Switch 2 Direct. Predictions for the Direct tomorrow. I have set up a list of 10 things that I hope will be in the Direct, and hopefully something will be there, since it is an hour long. So, first thing that I want from the Direct is the release date of the Switch 2 and the price, and like the specs. So like how good the screen is, and just how good the power of the console, and how it's an upgrade to the Switch. For the release date, I think it will come out sometime in June, because that will be about the same time frame compared to the Switch after the presentation for the Switch. And then I also think that the price will be $400, since that's the most reasonable. And then I think they'll also talk a lot about the graphics and how older Switch games and the new Switch 2 games are going to be better graphically enhanced. My next prediction is that they're going to talk about mouse mode. This is pretty likely since the patent was filed for that. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what games utilize the new mouse mode and just what it is in general. Next, Mario Kart 9 was announced in the reveal trailer for the Switch 2. I don't think it's going to be called Mario Kart 9 because that's kind of boring and it'll confuse people, sort of like a Wii U situation. So, I think that they could take the Wonder gimmick from Mario Wonder, slap it on Mario Kart, and you get Mario Kart, not Wonder. I think they could use the Wonder gimmick well in all the new tracks. And I also think it'll be a launch game. Next, I think 3D Mario is very, very likely, since Odyssey is very old at this point, but Odyssey is a very good game, and I really hope that they make a new game. I want it to be open. I think an open world game would be cool, but it doesn't have to be. If it was open world, I don't want it to be. I found Breath of the Wild kind of confusing, and I think that they could make it a little more streamlined. Now, I think it's possible that they'll talk about Metroid Prime 4 again. They could show off its release date, and I think it's also going to be a launch game along with Mario Kart 9 / Wonder for the Switch 2. From the look of it, it looks like an incredibly fun game, and I'm really excited to see the graphics and the gameplay, since I've never played a Metroid game before. Next, I think there's not going to be a new Zelda, but they are going to do a remake, almost like entirely new game, based off of Ocarina of Time. I think the graphics are going to be much, much better, and I think I've seen some videos of concepts that people have made based on it, and I think it would be really good. I don't think it'll be a launch title, but I think it'll come out in the first year of the Switch 2. Next, I think they're gonna at least tease the new Smash Bros. Game, since that was such a big game for the original Switch. I do want it to be a reboot, because I think a game that was in a very similar style to Ultimate would get kind of stale at this point. Next, I want a third-party showcase. It'll show a lot of games like Elden Ring, and just like higher graphics games from third-party companies that they can show off. I don't think it'll be mostly indie games though. I think it'll mostly be like big third-party games, like ones that the Switch can handle graphically. I'm also hoping for Silksong to show up, though that seems very unlikely. Next, I think Nintendo's going to show off a new IP, sort of similar to ARMS or 1-2 Switch. It doesn't have to be big, but I think it's likely. And finally, seems unlikely, but a new DK game could be awesome. They could do another country game, But even better would be a 3D game. I think that the new 3D Mario could be an open world game, and the Donkey Kong game could be like a normal 3D platformer, or the other way around. Either way, these are